USA people, today is Sunday, April 3rd. And as I was telling you before, I think Elizabeth D'Arienzo, who's really in bed with Anthony D'Arienzo, that's his daughter. But besides that point, the D'Arienzo family are in bed with the Newark, New Jersey Negroes, which is really part of Black Lives Matter and Pastor in Lafayette, Illinois, and also Louis Farrakhan, So Elizabeth D'Arienzo, okay, goes by the name J. Lux now. There's also Lee Shapiro, and Shapiro is the one who stole my money, my father's will, right? Lee Shapiro, J. Lux, right? Now they've created this beautiful building over here, this gorgeous building, like brilliant, awesome, brilliant building, awesome. Look, the Park Santa Monica, right? Now leasing. This is now leasing, right? This is one of the most beautiful, brand new buildings that they built. So, the Park, it's called the Park, right? And it's right. Look at this. You can always tell what's going on. This is how Mark Zuckerberg liquidated his account. Basically, in May of 2020, Nicola Hanna, the U.S. Attorney for Los Angeles, he arrested C.K. Hudson Wampoa in Crown Construction, right? Now, Mark Zuckerberg got into the game with Zuck Construction, Z-U-C-K Construction, right? And what he's doing is he liquidated his Facebook stock, and then he made it look like he lost all his money in the stock market in the black pool. Mark Zuckerberg made it look like he lost all his money in the stock market, right? Meanwhile, Mark Zuckerberg stock went to market makers in Jamaica, which is really Wall Street, which is being run by Jamaica. And Mark Zuckerberg lost his entire fortune, every single share in Facebook stock. Mark Zuckerberg lost, and that's why Priscilla Chen came to visit me a couple of days ago. And I think Mark Zuckerberg and Zuck Construction have liquidated Facebook, which is now called Metaverse. They liquidated Facebook, and they created this building over here, which is the Park Santa Monica, and it's like the most beautiful building. And this, believe it or not, I think Mark Zuckerberg is in cahoots with Louis Farrakhan, and I think Cory Booker and Newark, New Jersey, and Don King, and also Mary Premtage is really part of Atlantic City. Atlantic City is the Taj Mahal, Taj Mahal. Mary Premtage, Taj is the word, right? So I think the Irish Republican Army is in cahoots with Brazil and also Jamaica, and also Louis Farrakhan, and also Chicago, Illinois, and Obama. And Obama is like trying to reincarnate into Kamala Harris or Cory Booker. See, because like this is Target. Like everybody knows that Target is owned by blacks, right? But Target is owned by Louis Farrakhan, right? So this is how you can tell what's going on. They're always adjacent to each other. They always like keep all the buildings adjacent to each other. So you got Target over here, right, which is black owned, right? You got Elizabeth D'Arienzo, who's calling herself J. Lux, which is like Anthony D'Arienzo, who's hanging out in Newark, New Jersey, which I call the Newark niggers, right? So this building is being owned by Louis Farrakhan and Newark niggers who stole my father's will of like $8.9 billion. And Mark Zuckerberg with Zuck Construction, along with Crown Construction. And that's why my buddy, Nicola Hanna-Barbera, Mr. Barbera, I Dream of Jeannie and Looney Tunes, Mr. Barbera, he busted him. He busted Elizabeth D'Arienzo and Louis Farrakhan and Crown Construction and Zuckerberg Construction, Zuck Construction. And they got this beautiful building over here called the Park, similar to the Catherine, which is owned by Elizabeth D'Arienzo. So I think I might be an owner of this building right here somehow, because Elizabeth D'Arienzo committed probate grand larceny of $8.9 billion, and I might be part owner of the Park.